This is our revised cartwheel workshop that's easier in case we have a group of kids that come in and they look like they might need a little bit of an easier modified version. So Coach Nicole is going to show us the beginning circuit. If they are a group of beginner kids, you might want to have them follow you instead of showing the whole circuit. So you might want to show just the first 2 or 3 stations and then have them all follow you in a circle. Coach Nicole, you ready? Okay, over here on the first station, they're going to start on the dot, and they're going to jump open to the stars and close to the dot. Then they're going to come to the next station, and they're going to stand on the dot. Over here, we're going to do 3 straddle jumps. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to come to the bar, and we're going to do 3 flutter kicks. 1, 2, 3. Open, close. Then we're going to come to the P bars. We're going to walk down and we're going to look into the scope 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And come down. Then we're going to come to the alligator and we're going to do 3 donkey kicks in a big straddle. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to come to the blocks and we're going to jump sideways on the blocks. Put your hands in the hands. Jump sideways up, jump down. And do the same thing on the next block, even though there are no hands there. Just imagine. Then we're going to come to the beam and we're going to jump up and down 3 times. Jump up. 1, jump 2, jump 3, and come down. Then we're going to come to the big balance beam and we're going to do straddle scooches. Jump to the paw prints or the frogs. Good job. And last but not least, we're going to come to the trampoline and we're going to do big straddle jumps. Only 1 person at a time on the trampoline. And come sit down on the side of the red, and we're going to start when the music starts again. So after you do the warm-up circuit and the stretch, you're going to have a little hula hoop section. Every kid is going to get their own hula hoop, and you're going to tell them to put 1 foot in the hula hoop, stretch up tall. You're going to go around and see how strong their arms are by pushing down on them. Then, once you check their arms, you're going to say, okay, we're going to make a big tiger tail with our legs. It's called a lever, and they're going to put their hands down and their foot up. And you can come around and check it and then have them come back to a lunge. After they do 1 or 2 of those, you're going to say, okay, let's see if we can hop in our lever. It's called a teeter-totter. So they're going to lift a leg and hop and stretch up. And if you have enough time, you can have them do it 1 by 1 and then take away the hula hoops. So it should be just a nice short section. Then we're going to have our first circuit. They're going to start over here by the P bars. Really, really simple version is they can sit and pretend like they're driving a car. And a little more advanced version, they're going to put their hands on the bars and they're going to hop from side to side, which is most likely what most of them are going to do. On the next alligator, they're going to put their hands on the alligator's eyes and they're going to hop from frog to frog. Then they're going to come to the next alligator. This time they're going to squeeze their knees together and their heels together, and they're going to close the alligator's eyes and jump all the way over, back and forth. Then they're going to come to the barrel, put their hands on the frogs, legs up on top of the barrel, and do a half handstand. More advanced kids can lift a leg. Then they're going to come down to the cones. They're going to sit in a nice pike position, their legs straight, straight, straight. They're going to put the beanbags on their feet, and they're going to try to keep their legs super straight as they open their legs to a nice pizza, and they put the cones inside, and then they can close their legs in a pike and keep going. Oh, nice getting the beanbags to stay. Then we're going to come to the balance beam, and this time we're going to jump from side to side with butterfly hands. Make sure to check their butterfly hands before they start. And jump from side to side, and then when they come to the blue mat, they're going to stand in a big lunge, strong hands by your ears, and touch the balloon with strong hands and come back to your lunge. And then the last station, they're going to sit on the trampoline in a straddle, and their goal is to keep their knees nice and straight while they bounce, bounce, bounce as high as they can with straight knees. That's it for the circuit. Okay, so this is the second circuit for the cartwheel workshop. Over here, they're going to put their hands on the red, and they're going to jump from side to side. Then the next thing they're going to do is come to the bars, and they're going to do a tuck, pike, and straddle with the beanbag. And on the straddle, they'll drop the beanbag, tuck, pike, straddle, and the challenge is to see if they can get their toes up to the bar for the kids who are strong. And then they're going to to the purple mat, and they're going to have to jump over the river on 1 foot. So they're going to pick up 1 foot and jump over the river. And jump over the river, land on 1 foot. See if you can skip over the river. And then they're going to come to the alligator. They're going to put 1 foot inside of the hula hoop, stretch up tall, tall, strong hands, and put your hands on the alligator's eyes and jump over and stretch up. And then they're going to come to the barrel, and again, put 1 foot inside the hula hoop. Put your hands on the frogs, step all the way up, and finish in a big lunge again in the second hula hoop. Stretch up tall. Very nice. And then again, we're going to skip, but this time we're going to skip on the tree that's in the river. Skip, 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 and try it on both legs. And then we're going to come to the next station, and here they're doing a regular cartwheel. If kids are not ready for it, they can just do jumps with their feet together again. So hands cartwheel over the stars, so nice big cartwheel, proper cartwheel. And the last station is going to be a slightly modified where they can either do a cartwheel or they can reach for the hands and land with their feet together and stretch up. Depending on what side they are, they should move the hands to the end of the mat so they don't end up in the wall. And obviously kids who can do a cartwheel can do a proper cartwheel too. So that's it for the second circuit. If they have enough time, you can have them all come sit on the balance beam and one by one do their cartwheel either on the floor or on the blue mat. That's it.